Bluegrass State is home to beautiful nature and wildlife. It is home to over 70 different species of mammals. Some of these mammals are either injured, disabled, or being rehabilitated to be released back into their natural habitats. To be rehabilitated for these animals means to restore them to good health and let them have a long-lasting, useful life. To be an animal rehabilitator, you will need your wildlife rehabilitation permit, which is given to you through your state. Most states require training to be a rehabilitator and several vaccinations. Although being a wildlife rehabilitator looks fun, it's actually a very tough job. It takes lots of your time, your patience, and your money. The goal with rehabilitation is to help the animal in need and get them back into the wild where they want to be. Even though the animal you are caring for is very cute and nice, they will want to eventually go back into the wild so they can roam free. Different states have different rehabilitation centers. In central Kentucky, there is a center just for Kentucky's native mammals, called the Central Kentucky Wildlife Center. The Wildlife Center is an all-volunteer, nonprofit organization. The Wildlife Center is even improving the welfare of wildlife through education. The Wildlife Center cares for many different types of mammals, like raccoons, possums, beavers, otters, deer, bobcats, coyotes, skunks, foxes, squirrels, and many more. The Wildlife Center is located in Georgetown, Kentucky. To learn more about the Central Kentucky Wildlife Center, please go to kywildlife.org. There are many reasons why animals come into the center. Some reasons are injuries, orphaned, their home was taken away by humans, or sickness. This is Susie. Susie suffered from several bite wounds. Susie is also battling seizures, infection, and anemia. Susie was given a blood transfusion from one of the Wildlife Center's permanent resident blood donors. This is Lucas. Lucas is a leucistic raccoon, which means he is blonde. Leucistic raccoons are very unusual and rare, so he deserved his own spot in the video. Another often seen animal at the Wildlife Center is squirrels. Squirrels are very energetic animals that are always being rehabilitated. Most squirrels that come into the center were either abandoned by their mother or a person cut down a tree their home was in. Two of the most craziest animals at the center are Oscar, who is on the left, and Oliver, who is on the right. They are the best of buds. They play together and swim together. Oscar loves toys and holidays. Oscar, for Christmas, asked Santa for an elf. At first, Oscar was a little disappointed because he didn't get an elf like he wanted. But then Santa pulled something out of his bag, and it made Oscar really happy. Oscar got an elf. The elf's name was Ought-Not. When Santa gave Oscar Ought-Not, Oscar took the elf swimming and showed him his new home. Bertha, the orphan beaver, wanted to play with Ought-Not too, so Oscar let her see Ought-Not. Oliver the otter is a very crazy dude. Oliver likes to play with Oscar. Oliver also likes to get in the back of the gator and play. These are baby possums. A fact about possums are they can't get rabies because their body temperature is too low for rabies. But be careful, they are still dangerous creatures. There are lots of animals the Central Kentucky Wildlife Center takes care of and rehabilitates, which means they use a lot of money. Also, since the Wildlife Center is a nonprofit organization, they only allow donations from the public. 100% of all donations directly benefits the animals. If you see an animal in need and you are in Fayette, Woodford, Bourbon, Franklin, Jessamine, Harrison, Anderson, Mercer, Clark, or Scott County, please call 859-280-3053. Please do not get near the animal in need. If you find an orphan, do not try to feed it. Orphan animals must be rehydrated before any milk replacers can be given. Wildlife rehabilitators have the training, experience, and supplies needed for treating injured and orphaned wildlife. The faster the baby receives the appropriate care, the better the chance at its survival.